I'm Calvin Chapman with the Friday, December 9 edition of the HGP Sportscast. The Stag Nations Cup, which is a collaboration between 5 football associations, was launched today. 20 teams are slated for the competition, which begins next week Wednesday. More details to follow in this report. The Stag Bear year-end tournament in its third year has seen 2 associations and 4 teams being added. The previous tournaments, dubbed the Stag Super 16, saw Grove High Tech of the East Bank FA winning both. But with the introduction of 4 clubs from Georgetown and a reintroduction of the Berbice FA, competition should be tougher. The other associations in the Stag Nations Cup are the East Demerara FA and the West Demerara FA. Brand executive at Stag's parent company, Ans McCall, Robert Hiscock, is pleased to see the competition expand to this scale.
The most popular footballing tournaments in Guyana, which brings so many different leagues together, and culminates with a massive final on the first. So with that said, I can't say just how proud we are to be a part of the Nations Cup yet again.
The final will be on the 1st of January at the National Stadium with the top prize of $2 million. Ans McCall will be sponsoring such, along with the fixed cost of running the tournament, which is some $6 million. Tandai McAllister, third vice president of the Guyana Football Federation, is happy with the tournament because it's achieving some of the federation's mandate.
But the Guyana Football Federation is very pleased, Frankie, with you and your efforts and the efforts of all of the presidents of the associations who would have decided to today collaborate in order to expand the Nations Cup tournament and to ensure that football is continuously played, because that indeed is our vision and our objective for football in Guyana, to keep the game always being played.
When the organizer of the tournament and head of the East Bank Football Association, Franklin Wilson, was quizzed about the participation of the 4 Elite League clubs who opted not to participate in this year's Elite League, he stated that he was approached by 2 of the such clubs, but the final decision was to not include them.
Many of the clubs felt that it would have been unfair for them to be competing against Elite League clubs. And right off the bat they said, we'll not play because we can't compete. They don't want to fool themselves. So it's based on those concerns that we took the decision that only the association clubs would be part of the competition.
Sticking with football, upon conclusion of the group stages on Thursday evening, December 8th at the Demerara Park in the Guinness Greatest of the Streets, 8 teams will advance to the quarterfinal. Sean Embrock with more on that story.
Broad Street and Camp Street emerge leaders of Group A on 6 points each. Sparta Boss on 9 points leads Group B. Queen Street Tiger Bay on 6 points are the runners-up. Tuckville and Back Circle came out top teams for Group C. And 9 points for Northeast La Penitence and Leopold Street 6 points top Group D. The Guinness Greatest of the Street battle to be the best futsal team continues with the quarterfinals on Saturday. Game 1 will see Broad Street versus Queen Street. Leopold Street will play Tuckville in Game 2. And Game 3, Back Circle faces Northeast La Penitence and Camp Street All-Stars will challenge the defending champions Sparta Boss in Game 4.
We turn our attention to boxing. Guyana took gold on Day 3 of the Caribbean Developmental Boxing Tournament in Bridgetown, Barbados. Sean Embrock again.
Team Guyana imposed their dominance on their Caribbean counterparts to register their first 2 wins in the finals of the junior flyweight and youth flyweight divisions. Isaiah Moore, junior flyweight, captured the first gold medal to begin Guyana's campaign for gold. Kevin Alicock soon followed in the youth flyweight division to win Guyana's second gold medal. The tournament continues as Team Guyana will look to increase their medal haul.
In cricket, tonight at Providence, Guyana will face Barbados in the first ever day-night first-class contest with a ping ball in Guyana in the 6th to 9th first-class match contest between the 2 sides. Guyana has won 12 and lost 26 of those matches, with 30 being drawn. With 7 games still to play, Jaguars are presently the leaders, and this is an important game for the home side, since Barbados Pride are 0.2 of a point behind them on 33.4. Test leg spinner Devendra Bishu has been given a 2-match rest, but Pamal and Gudikish Moti have been bowling well. Ian Hooper has replaced pacer Romario Shepherd in the squad and will be another spin option. The Bajans have included 5 Test players from the United Arab Emirates tour, with opener Craig Braffett, Test skipper Jason Holder, Carlos Braffett and Miguel Cummins all being rested, while left-arm spinner Jamal Warrican has been preferred to Suleiman Ben. The squads read Guyana Jaguars, Rajendra Chandraka, Shimron Hettimeyer, Leon Johnson, Vishal Singh, Shiv Chandrapal, Raymond Reefer, Anthony Bramble, Chris Barnwell, Veersamy Pumal, Keon Joseph, Gudikish Moti, Eon Hooper and Tejrain Chandrapal. The Barbados Pride squad reads Craig Braffett, captain, Anthony Allen, Shamar Brooks, Jonathan Carter, Ruston Chase, Shea Hope, Omar Phillips, Shane Dowrich, Justin Greaves, Kemar Roach, Kevin Stout, Jamel Warrican and Ashley Nurse. Admission to the game is free. Sean Embrock will now tell us what else is happening this weekend in sports.
And one update for you in football. Action in the Malta Girls 11 and under football competition continues on Saturday at the Ministry of Education ground. The fixture will see the teams continue to battle in the group stages. Action begins at 10 in the morning.
And that concludes the HGP Sportscast.